can really only sound barrier one of those effectively. Diva's going to have to absorb a lot of the other one, but if they're able to kick him out of position, oh, but here we go, sleeping in the back line.
Look at that, they going to get the big sleep dart there. Raucous Fact comes down, charges him, makes sure that he gets finished off. So Faze off to a good start in this fight. Renegades is just going to have to stall for a bit. Shadowburn gets taken down by Sherlocky though, and here comes Mangachu. He's able to get Raucous. Things looking pretty good for Renegades, but Faze is going to have to hold on tight here if they don't want to go down 1 map to none off the start. There is going to be a Graviton used by Zombs, desperately trying to win this fight. The Transcendence is then going to be used by Sherlocky to make sure the team stays healthy. Renegades getting 2, and they use the sound barrier just for good measure, and it looks like they are going to be able to pull this one out, quite possibly. Too easy, finished off by Jesus. Faze members just desperately trying to jump onto this cart to keep this game going, but it's looking like it's all Renegades right now, coming off very strong.
Hollywood so far.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of teams try this out. Maybe not always the combination of the two, but at least one of them. I mean, we've seen teams like Cloud9, like Envious, all trying at least things like Symmetra, and maybe even a Torb, a little bit here and there. As you said, not as much in the Winter Premier qualifiers, but oh, look at this. Jesus,
that's going to be a problem.
Right away, Factfiction's going to take him down. That was a bit of a rough positioning from Jesus there. That already gives Faze that 1 pick to start this off. Look at this, another hook as he takes down Juvenile. That's a great way to start this off. Faze going off here too easy, specifically as he's able to get 2. And things are looking very good for them here. Renegades may have another shot to get back in. They're doing a good job of just kind of delaying Mangachu, Man of Snow, that is. Hey, that's his name. He's still in here, gets ejected from his suit. He was stalling as much as possible, but look at this. All of the kills going the way of Faze right now. They're standing strong on the point. Renegades defense getting shut down immediately, and I don't think it had anything to do with the Torbjorn or the Symmetra. Like, that wasn't the problem.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're going to change off, and we're going to see Mangachu switch to McCree and Jur back on Lucio for this next phase. But here comes the Nano Boost.
Look at this aggression coming out here as they just come straight back in using the Nano Boost. On to Juvenile. He's able to pick up a couple there with the help of Jesus and Jur, and they're just they're going to press hard right there. They were out for blood, so they're able to take 1 fight there and get it, but see Faze, they have a lot of ultimates locked and loaded right now, and they should be able to win this next fight if they play their cards right.
Yeah, that stop right there is exactly what Renegades needed, trying to take some of the momentum out of Faze. But Faze with so many ultimates, here we go, and Earth Shatter into a Nano, but he gets booped out of the way!
Getting booped out of the way, he still picks up on a Sherlock either way, so it's kind of all for naught, but still, great boop nonetheless. Factfiction already got 2 for himself as he takes down Juvenile and Sherlocky. Rock is hitting a nice shot as he gets Jur, so Faze just rolling back through. They used, I believe, at least 3 ultimates on that exchange for Faze, but they do pick it up in the end. They get to stagger Man of Snow. Trying to reinitiate here if they can, just hanging back for now, but a lot of ultimates in the favor of Faze. So, I mean, if Renegades is going to take a fight, they should probably, well, might need to do so soon as they are getting close. Here comes the Graviton Surge going to come out. Not really much follow-up on the side of Faze, though. There is going to be a Nano Boost out from Factfiction as he goes forward. Juvenile gets the Nano Boost as well. And there is a self-destruct. Shadowburn gets 2 with that. Jur and Jesus both going down. The double J's. And here we go, Shadowburn just continuing to pelt away, and there's going to be an Earth Shatter as well. A whole slew of ultimates being used on both sides, but in the end, Faze still pressing forward here. Shadowburn is out of his suit, out of his mech, and he's just trying to get it back. He is indeed able to. So the fight continues right here, and there's going to be a sound barrier initiated with a self-destruct as well, coming in on the side of Renegades, and Man of Snow is able to get Raucous, and that should be enough for Renegades to hold on here, make Faze back up, and regroup for another fight.
Man of Snow stepping up there to press out Shadowburn's Diva from the side of the fight. Renegades starting to find some stable footing after that. Looks like they're getting very close to a Nano Boost. They do have a Graviton. Meanwhile, Faze, they're going to break out that whole hog.
Here we go. I thought I heard something about a Graviton being used there, but I don't see one out on the field. I think it may have been eaten by a Diva here. There was a whole hog used by Too Easy, and here comes the Nano Boost out as well. Here we go. There is going to be a Graviton. Jur is able to take down Forsaken in the Lucio v Lucio battle, and Zombs trading out here as he gets Sherlocky. Jesus falls. Look at this. The frags going the way of Faze. That's 3 for them. Make 4, in fact. And They are going to continue pressing on forward here. Jesus switching over to Tracer, try and get back out onto that cart as quick as he possibly can, but I'm not sure if anybody's going to be able to stop it. Jesus getting there just in time to stall this one out. Will they be able to win this fight, though? That's the question. There's a self-destruct that goes down. Faze member still hanging on strong on this cart. Juvenile got taken down by 2easy as well, and Raucus is giving off that nano boost up in front to Fact Fiction as he just swings away at all the guys that are in his sights. They have no chance against that one, and he's able to get a few with that. There is going to be a Graviton onto the cart. Juvenile does get one here, and he's going to use another Shatter. This may be enough to actually get Renegades back into this fight. There's a self-destruct on the cart as well. Look at this. Renegades are hanging on for the time being. Faze still hasn't capped yet. There's only 5 seconds to do so. I don't know if they're going to be able to get the team back up in enough time to be able to contest this cart. And there is going to be overtime here as Forsaken gets in just in time to touch the cart, but the rest of Faze needs to hurry up and get in too already the way of Renegades. The sound barrier as well, that should seal the deal for them. Should, as Mangachu gets a nano boost as well, and they are hanging on for dear life as this fight just continues on and on and on. That goes back and forth, but Renegades hangs on in the end. They were able to get back out there. Look at that. Oh, man.
Man, just there in that last fight.
The wrong Tracer here. We've seen him do this before.
Oh, that's a sketchy position.
Yeah, that really is. Sherlock, he was able to get a couple good shots off, but here we go. Renegades wrapping around this back side, and they're just going to charge right in. Look at this aggressive push in through the alley. Juvenile gets hooked by 2easy right out of the gate here, and he is ailing on this point right now. Really needs to get some heals, and indeed he is going to get them, but Fact Fiction wants a bit of piece of him here, and I don't think he's got enough to hang on. No, you got to start swinging your hammer, buddy. Look at this, though. Mangachu and Man of Snow both able to get some, and here we go. Renegades is coming to play today as they have already picked up 3 or 4 or so. And Faze should be getting shut down at this point here. That was a nasty Helix Rocket from Zoms to take down Sherlock. It doesn't matter, though, because Renegades is all over this point like a new pair of shoes. And they should be able to cap it off here as Faze. It's time to regroup and get set up in the Streets phase.
Did Zoms even stop to aim that? Or,
I don't
did
think
he
so.
just whip it by and let it loose and hit it?
That was great. So that guy, he's a pretty good DPS.
So Faze already taking some of the high ground, but Raucus is going to get denied. Meanwhile, the rest of Faze is going to drop down there. The play they're looking for has pretty much collapsed. They're going to have to back into the Streets phase here of Hollywood and play it as per usual for the most part. Getting up on the high ground is takes some time here on Hollywood.
Here we go. Faze wants to go aggressive after taking down Man of Snow, and they are going to press right onto the cart and make sure Renegades gets no more free push time off of that one. So Man of Snow is back into the fight now. Renegades has actually almost all 6 ultimates to work with, and Faze is only going to have about 3 or so that I believe a whole hog used out of 2easy, or he's sitting at 0%. So either way, there is going to be a sound barrier from Renegades as they send it on forward. There's a self-destruct to get things started as Man of Snow is able to get Fact Fiction, and there is a tack visor out from Zoms. They're already down 2, and that shield is just sitting up. I mean, that was pretty I see now. Jur going down to that, I think, is something, unless I missed something, should not have happened. But regardless, Renegades is still pressing forward, and kind of a sloppy ultimate from Zoms as well in that scenario, with the shield being up like that. But
he's been struggling to make his ultimates land really effectively for the most part during this match, getting kind of a questionable Graviton absorbed by
Mangachu! Look at that. This time Mangachu gets absorbed. And they do trade 1-for-1 off of the start, and the nano boost is on Fact Fiction, who got put to sleep by Sherlock, and that is just beautiful. Beautiful on a play right there. There's a self-destruct, and Shadowburn's trying to hunt down all those guys that went to go hide inside of the room there. Juvenile getting put to sleep now as well. People sleeping all over the place. Time to wake up and fight, folks. We got something to do here. Tournament to play in, but here we go. It's Jesus and company on the cart here, and there's going to be a whole hog used from 2easy to press them back. Juvenile is taken down in the middle of that one, so Renegade's now going to go all the way back to spawn, regroup, and get set up for the next fight here. It's not looking good as now they are just continuing to press forward here. They should be able, well, we'll see. Faze is going to come back out and take one last dash attempt at stopping this cap from happening, and there is going to be a sound barrier used on the side of Renegades. Oh, look at this, two already for Renegades. Zom's Fact Fiction both going down, not looking too pretty for Faze at the moment. A counter sound barrier comes out from Forsaken as he just got it, but I don't know if it's going to be enough in this scenario. Too easy goes down as he went to Tracer to try and get back onto the point in time. They're still scrapping it out here, but Renegades look very, very strong, and they may be able to take this match right here, right now. There's no one left from Faze around, and oh my goodness, look at that. Renegades taking down Faze. That is, they certainly made me eat my words.